What's up, Rockstars and Lambs? Josh Cooley coming to you live from Studio J. Rye. I wanted to take the time to say thank you so much for everybody who's been sending messages, posting on the wall, looking at Twitter, staying in tune to everything that we're doing on Facebook. I'm a little more done up today. If you noticed, I haven't been Rockstar Josh in a long time. Since before opening the salon. I got really busy just doing Rockstars and Lamps and constructing it and opening the salon, and now I think I'm getting way back in my groove. It's also been really hot, so who wants to wear makeup when it's hot? So today I just got back from filming and presenting the very first challenge, the only challenge that we have, but the challenge to the designers that are participating in a competition that I'm sponsoring called So You Want to Be a Fashion Designer. This is being put on by Robot Exchange in Pueblo, Colorado. Robot Exchange is a vintage store that is dedicated to bringing vintage clothes, both high-end and recycled clothing, to the community, but it's not a consignment shop. I don't want people to think that. What it is vintage clothing. If you ever look, there's designer pieces all over the place. In Los Angeles, my very favorite place that's vintage is Decades. And Cameron Silver is an amazing stylist that is an industry legend at this point. He works a lot with Rachel Zoe when she's styling. Now that she's more of a designer, she doesn't do as much of that. But when she was styling a lot, she worked a lot, and Decades was one of the first places she'd ever go to. Robot Exchange is very much so just like that, but on a smaller scale here for Colorado. And so you want to be a fashion designer also has a tagline. It's also a stylist. So basically we want to see what everybody's styling ability is going to be like. But all the way from hair, makeup, accessories, and the use of their vintage clothing. Everything has to be 100% from Robot Exchange. I'm one of the judges, and I'm a co-host of the event. And Rockstars and Lamps by Josh Cooley is a sponsor of the event. So the winning team wins $500 and the recognition of being the top designer or stylist in Southern Colorado. I'm really excited. We got done doing that. We're shooting behind the scenes footage for YouTube and Middle of Nowhere Sound and Robot Exchange and Facebook that's being edited tonight. So I will post links to that, and I'll be updating the blog probably later on tonight or this week at some point. I am really excited because we have so many things going on. If you go to twitter.com and you follow me at Studio J. Rye, you'll be able to look for stuff that is specifically for So You Want to Be a Fashion Designer with the hashtag Fashion Designer Pueblo. The misconception about this was I had a friend from college that had looked everything up, and she was like, "Oh, I'm so excited for you, I'll set my TiVo." So You Want to Be a Fashion Designer is not a TV show on TV. It's a competition for the local community. As much as I would love it to be a TV show, it's not. The other thing that I wanted to tell you that I'm gearing up for is next month, a week after we get done presenting So You Want to Be a Fashion Designer, I'm doing Dancing with the Pueblo Stars Part 2. I did Part 1 last year. I was a judge on that committee, and I'm also doing it, and I'm helped sponsoring it this year as well. So going behind the scenes and looking at all the silence that I've had between transitions from salon to opening my own salon to retailing, not writing Haute Mess anymore. Haute Mess has been canceled by the Pueblo Chieftain, and I'm going to work on the book and work on the manuscript. We still have Living Fabulously, but my life after Haute Mess and after being a stylist in various salons is so not missed. I love having a private studio where only my clientele sees me. I love being on a referral-only basis. I love that everything in my life is cohesive to the point that I can control that ship. And, you know, there's some stuff that I'm not going to deal with. And it's okay. It's okay if I want to be picky at this point in my career, because I can do that. When you're not able to is when you're really not happy. I'm passionate about what I do, and I want the best. I want the best for my brand, and I want the best for my clientele. And I want the best for everybody, the lambs, if you will, that follow all the work that I do. So please, please, please go out and support these local events. There will be an invitation page on Rockstars and Lambs and at the Studio J. Rye Facebook. So check that out. Thank you to everybody who's reading the blog. If you go to studiojrye.blogspot.com, you can go behind the scenes of my fabulous life. There are some really fabulous things that I do, and there's some very, very heart and soul, real moments in my life, and I like to share that through the videos, and I like to share that through the blog, and most importantly, if you're in my life, I like to share that with you. Have a great week. I hope to see you August 3rd for So You Want to Be a Fashion Designer. It'll probably be at the Riverwalk, and it's going to be a public event, so please go out, support local talent, support local businesses. I want to give a special shout out to Fort Castle Rum, Hopscotch Bakery, Robot Exchange, and of course Rockstars and Lands by Josh Cooley for bringing this event and this competition to for lucky teams in Pueblo. Good luck, teams. I look forward to tweeting with you. Tweet with me, the hashtag Fashion Designer Pueblo. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.